assuming Detective Price is the next.
He is the state would call Detective Matt Price.
State your name.
Matthew Price.
You solemnly swear from testimony about to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir, I do.
You are Detective Matt Price, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And where are you employed?
Sullivan County Sheriff's Office.
And what is your position there at the Sheriff's Office?
Currently, I'm Lieutenant over Criminal Investigations Division.
All right. How long have you been in that position?
I've been lieutenant for about 3 years, 3.5 years,
How long have you been in the Criminal Investigations Division?
since 2009.
All right. And how long have you been in the Sheriff's Department?
May will be 23 years.
All right. Lieutenant Price, were you working in the Criminal Investigations Division back on February the 18th of 2020?
Yes, sir, I was.
All right. And what was your assignment there?
I was sergeant in CID at that time.
Okay. Were you called out at that time to assist in the investigation into a missing child by the name of Evelyn Boswell?
Yes, I was.
And if you would, tell the jury a little bit about what your role was in the investigation.
Most of my time was spent in the office conducting interviews, most of that time being with Agent David Gratz with TBI, and myself interviewed Megan Boswell multiple times.
All right. I'm going to kind of walk you through things, maybe starting a little bit at the end and walking back forward. But on March the 6th, did you all eventually locate Evelyn's body and go to the property there where Tommy Boswell's out on Muddy Creek?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And in conjunction with, we've heard testimony about the body being recovered, was there also additional evidence that was recovered from there in the playhouse?
Yes, there was.
Okay, and what was that?
There was multiple trash bags that was also located inside the playhouse. Those items were collected, and we went through those. We brought them to our headquarters at the sheriff's office and processed those here.
Okay. Did you take photographs of the processes you went through, the items that were in those trash
Yes,
bags?
I did.
Okay. Lieutenant Price, I'm going to hand you 5 photographs and ask if you can identify what's shown in those.
Yes, I do.
And if you would, tell us what those are.
Items from those trash bags that were recovered from Muddy Creek in the playhouse.
Okay. Are those photos of some of the items in the trash that you took that night?
Yes,
You
that's
processed
correct.
it? All right. Judge, we would move to introduce those. Are they true and accurate photographs?
Yes, they are.
We move to make those, I think we're up to 206.
3210.
Yes.
Any objections? Good. Give you the full exhibits, 206, 3210, no virtual number.
Judge, if we could, I'd ask the permission to publish those at this time. Lieutenant Price, I'm going to show you what's been introduced as Exhibit 206. If you would, tell the jury what we're looking at here.
So it's one of the white trash bags that we located inside the playhouse. Inside that white trash bag was another paper trash bag, and inside that was multiple items of trash, including baby bottles and baby food containers. Just
Okay. And is this a photo taken before, I guess, you had inventoried or removed any of those items?
correct. This was just as soon as we'd opened the bag.
Now I'm going to show you Exhibit 207. And again, if you would, tell the jury what we're looking at there.
It's another white trash bag that we removed from the playhouse, dollhouse on Muddy Creek, and again inside of it was numerous other items of trash.
Now showing you Exhibit 208.
Yes, that was an egg carton that was found in one of those trash bags with the expiration date.
All right, I'm going to go back real quick and show you 207 again. Is that the egg carton that we're
It
seeing
is.
there?
Yes, it is.
All right. Now, go back again to 208. Is there an expiration or best buy date on that egg carton there?
Yes, October the 6th, 19.
Now I'm going to show you Exhibit 209. What are we looking at there?
Trash bag with trash inside of it, including a most prominent thing is a milk container.
All right. And again, does that milk container have an expiration date on it?
It does.
I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll zoom in on it. It's a sell-by date, sorry.
October 20th.
And I'm now showing you Exhibit 210. What are we looking at there?
There's a receipt, Northeast State Bookstore, with Megan Boswell's information on it.
All right. And that was removed from the
Trash can,
as
yes,
well.
sir.
Thank you.
Did I see that last exhibit?
If we could hand Lieutenant, well, before we do that, Lieutenant Price, you indicated that you all went through the process of inventorying the items that were found in those trash bags we just showed the jury. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And did you remove several items that you thought perhaps had potential evidentiary value?
Yes, we did.
Okay, what were some of those items?
Bottles, baby bottles, water bottles, like drinking water bottles. There was also a tissue that had some kind of reddish brown stain on it. There was a pair of latex gloves that were removed.
Okay. And did you all package those separately and
Yes, we did, and
put them in evidence bags so they could be sent to the TBI lab?
that's correct.
All right. Now, if we could hand Lieutenant Price what's been marked for identification as Exhibit 200. Do you recognize it?
Yes, I do.
And what is it?
It's a Dasani water bottle.
All right. And is that the Dasani water bottle that you recovered from the trash bags that were taken from the playhouse?
That's correct.
All right. And again, you've mentioned that it was packaged in one of your evidence bags to be sent to the lab.
Right, yes.
All right. Judge, it's previously been moved as identification only. We would move to make it a full exhibit at this time.
Full exhibit, 200.
All right. And asked to publish it to the jury if I could.
Go ahead.
Lieutenant Price, I'm going to hand you another bag and ask if you can identify what has just been handed to you.
Yes, I can.
All right. And what is it, sir?
It's a great value water bottle.
All right. And was that object removed and recovered from the trash bags that you inventoried that evening?
Yes, it was.
All right. Again, was it secured in a separate evidence bag to be sent to the TBI crime lab?
Correct.
Judge, we move to make that full exhibit 211.
Any objection? No, sir. The full exhibit, 200.
Lieutenant Price, I'm going to hand you another evidence bag and ask you if you can recognize what's been handed to you.
Yes.
And what is it?
It is another water bottle, a Misty Mountain water
All
bottle.
right. And again, that water bottle was recovered from those trash bags that you inventoried.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And just so we're clear, these were the two trash bags that were separate from the trash can, correct?
That's right.
None
Yes,
of these items that you testified to were found with the victim's body.
correct.
All right, they were in the trash bags, I believe. I'll pull a photo up here in a minute, but they were separate. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. Judge, we'd move to make that exhibit number 212.
Any objection? No, sir. Full exhibit, 212.
Permission to publish that, Judge?
Yes.
If I could, I'm going to pass you another piece of evidence, ask you if you can identify that.
Yes.
And what is it?
It's a Great Value, or Food Club water bottle.
All right. And was that water bottle also recovered from those trash bags?
Yes, it was.
All right. And it was secured separately in an evidence bag to be sent to the lab?
Yes.
Judge, we move to make that exhibit 213.
Any objection? No, sir. Full exhibit, 213.
Ask that it be published to the jury. Lieutenant Price, I'm going to hand you another evidence bag and ask you if you can identify what's contained in that.
Yes.
And what is it?
It's a white tissue with some kind of stain on it.
All right. And was that tissue recovered from inside the trash bags that you were inventorying that night?
Yes, it was.
And was it packaged in a separate evidence container, bagged to be sent to the TBI lab?
Correct.
Judge, we've moved to make that Exhibit 214.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Before exhibit 214.
Ask permission to publish that to the jury. I'm going to hand you another item and ask if you can identify what's contained there.
Yes.
And what is it?
It is a baby bottle.
All right. And was that baby bottle found in the trash bags that you inventoried?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
There's also, the lab has, there's some of the liquid that was in the bottle, looks like the lab has put in a separate container.
Okay. Is that actually in a separate?
In a separate, like, plastic container,
Okay.
like a test tube kind of thing.
Okay. Judge, can we make that the exhibit 216, perhaps maybe?
Any objection? Baby bottle be 215. The container with the liquid be 216.
That's permission to publish 215 to the jury this time.
We need to mark
The
this.
baby bottle.
Mark it first, or
Is it marked? 215.
it's not.
Okay. Okay. So you mark it first.
There's another bag in there from the lab. It doesn't appear to have anything at all in it. It's just a clear plastic bag.
That's the bottom. 216.
You want to inspect it?
Let's That's exhibit 216. Is there, you said there's another bag in.
Yes, and I believe this was the.
Hold on.
Where's the other bag?
right here.
Okay. Okay. Lieutenant Price, I may have you identify, there's a separate plastic bag that's in there.
Correct.
Does it appear to have TBI agents and evidence tape on it?
It does, yes.
Okay, not trying not to lead you, but does that appear to be the original bag where the bomb was
Yes.
processed at the lab?
Correct, yes.
Okay. I think we'll just leave that in the bag with it. If you would, publish Exhibit 215 at this point. Lieutenant Price, I'm going to hand you another item and ask you if you can identify that. You recognize it?
Yes.
And what is it?
Blue latex glove.
Okay. And were those collected from the contents of the trash bags that you inventory?
Yes, they were.
And were they secured in a separate evidence bag to be sent to the TBI lab?
That is correct.
All right. Judge, we move to make those Exhibit 217.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Before exhibit 217.
Judge, we'd ask permission to publish those to the jury.
Go ahead.
Probably obvious to the jury at this point in time, but are those gloves all one piece or have they been broken apart?
Broken apart.
Okay. You all did not break them apart.
No, sir.
All right,
They were like that.
that's the condition they were in when you
Correct.
collected them. All right. I'm going to hand you another item and ask if you can identify that.
Yes.
And what is it?
It's a cold and cough nighttime medicine bottle.
And was that bottle collected from the trash bags that you all inventoried that evening?
Yes, it was.
And was it secured in a separate evidence bag to be sent to the TBI lab?
Yes.
Judge, we move to make that exhibit number 218.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Lieutenant Price, I want to go back now. You mentioned that your, I guess, primary role, the primary duties that you had during this investigation was speaking with Megan Boswell along with Agent Kratz. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And did you talk with Ms. Boswell or interview her on multiple occasions during the course of this investigation?
Yes, I did.
All right. Now, I know you did not do the initial first interviews with Ms. Boswell. Is that correct?
Correct, I did not.
Okay. Were you present, or did you speak with the detectives and other individuals who had spoken with her initially?
Yes,
Okay. So you were aware of the initial information that she gave to them about the child being with Ethan Perry?
yes, I was.
Okay. Now, on February 20th of 2020, did Ms. Boswell show back up at the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Was that something that you all had planned, or had you requested her to come to the Sheriff's Office?
No, we had not. She just showed up in the lobby and wanted to talk.
Okay. Did you ask her why she was there at the Sheriff's Office?
I did.
And what did she say?
She said she wanted to try to help us.
All right. And as a result of that, did you all, again, and when I say you all, I'm talking about you and Agent Kratz, did you all then interview her again on February the 20th?
We did.
Okay. And where did that interview take place?
At the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, just outside our CID, we have 2 interview rooms, and one of those interview rooms is where we talked to her.
Okay. And is that interview room fitted with audio and video recording equipment?
Yes, it is.
And was that particular interview recorded?
Yes, it was.
All right. And I know you said that the interview room is in the Sheriff's Office. That's here in Blumpville and Sullivan County?
Correct.
All right. Did you have an opportunity to watch the video of that interview prior to coming to court here today?
Yes, I did.
And was that what you watched, a true and accurate copy of your interview with Ms. Boswell?
Yes.
All right. Judge, I'm going to move to make that Exhibit 219.
Any objection? No, sir. Be full exhibit 219.
And Judge, I'm going to ask to show that to the jury.
All right.
Are we ready, Judge?
I am.
And we'll just put the time, because the time's a little bit different now. So before we ask you any questions, you must understand your constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. You do not answer any questions. If you do answer any questions, your answer can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to consult the lawyer before during after questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided to you without cost. If you decide to answer questions now, no lawyer will be present. You will still have the right to stop and answer questions anytime until you talk to a lawyer. I have read or have read the manual constitutional rights. Understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions without a lawyer being present. Good with that?
You want to call this, right? I mean, you called us this morning.
Well, this over with. Tell you what, just sign your name right there. How about that? Right next to your name. Or initial it, however you want to do it. I'm going to sign next to Ms. Darby's. I have Matt be a witness, okay? And, if you would. at the time, right under that, so 1:58 p.m., okay?
So I'm on minute come here like that. I had said that somebody told him that she was good like that.
I wish she would have.
You and me both.
Oh, so what's been going on since last night when I talked to you? What time did I leave here? 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. Okay.
Where'd you go?
To that place.
We transported her, right, Sullivan County.
Okay, I mean,
Okay, I talked to Dad this morning, and he was going on that, like, sometimes my mom says words I don't understand what they mean. Like, they're in another language. Yeah, Dad knew what I was talking about, apparently. But he was going on that she was like, whenever, he told her the night before he called you all, and he was going to, and she was going on, oh, she's going to jail, like, she can't be around here anymore, she'll have to leave and not come back, and stuff like that.
your mom told your dad that?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I don't know, but that's, you know, a big thing.
Well, let me ask you this.
And then yesterday in the car, she tried to start towards, like, Mendota, Virginia, and I was like, hey, like, if you're not taking me up there, that's fine, like, pull over, like, I'll call myself and come get me.
What's in Mendota, Virginia?
I don't know.
Mendota, how you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that how you say that one?
That's right. Mendota, M-E-N-D-O-T-A, Virginia.
That was a question for me.
Yeah, yeah. So, does she know people out there?
Not that I know of.
Do you know people out there?
No.
So then, what is that is?
Just that when she dropped Elijah off, that she was, like, freaking out and, like, crying, like she was never going to see him again and stuff like that.
Oh. And this was,
The 18th.
okay,
They met at Eagles.
Eagles in Colorado.
Dad thought that she was gonna, like, take off with him. This is what he told me. He thought that she was gonna take off with him. So he said that DCS was doing, like, a home visit. He had him by 12. For the home visit.
For Elijah and,
Charlotte, yeah. There was never a home visit. He just said that to give Elijah one time.
so you think Dad's playing your mom against the system? Or like DCS and all that, trying to keep custody of, just that being difficult with your mom over those 2 kids?
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, she was
let's face it, I mean, I talked to you a lot, right? And you've had a pretty hard life. Would you agree with that, growing up? I mean, would you consider your relationship with your family, specifically your father, Tommy, and your mom, growing up, was it good?
No,
Not good?
no.
I don't think it's been good, from what I know about it. And I hate that for you. You know, it's hard to grow up in an environment like that. I know. Because, I mean, you were in foster care, right? What was the deal there?
Truancy.
They put you in foster care for truancy?
Mm-hmm.
Because you couldn't,
I ended up missing a lot of school until I got, like, literally, like, dehydrated to the point that I could not walk when I was pregnant with Evelyn because I just couldn't keep anything down, like, at all.
and they put you in foster care. But did you have a strained relationship with your mother growing up?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was it difficult?
I mean, like, I was more with my grandparents and then, like,
So your grandparents raised you?
yeah,
Mama didn't care much about you, or Mama was strung out on dope?
so,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine having to live in a home with my mom, don't know where I'm at half the time, or how she can't function because she's so screwed up all the time. You know, jacked up on meth, or she on meth, is that her drug of choice?
Her and my dad used to do both.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough for a kid growing up in an environment like that. I get it.
So, like, ever since I got older, like, me and Mom talk, like, every day. Like, we'll take spouts where we don't talk for a little bit, but, like, since me and her started, like, really talking again, like, I talk to her every day.
Except for yesterday.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
What's the deal there?
Yesterday she dropped me off and she was like, well, you didn't hear this talk to these people, I don't want to be involved in it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, I'm taking me up there. I was like, you just pull over and I'll have them come get me.
She doesn't want to be involved in it.
That's what she said.
Why would she say that?
I mean,
Why would she be involved in it in the first place?
I
Explain that to me.
I really don't. If I did, I would tell you. And I asked Dad if he talked to her, and at first he's like, well, I'm not telling you if I have or haven't. He's like, why do you want to know? And I was like, we're trying to find her. And he's like, well, no, I haven't.
Yeah, we're trying to find her. I mean, like I told you last night, we've got, I'd say there's 80 people right now, probably more than that, across the state of Tennessee that are doing nothing but look for this job. Nothing. That's it. Okay? There's probably 50 of them up here right now. And like I told you before, last night, you know, there's got to be more. I mean, you're not a dumbass. I know this.
Yeah.
And I'm not a dumbass. And I've been 100% honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not gonna, I told you, yell, scream, jump up and down, beat the table. But there's got to be more to the story.
Well, Mommy told me that she was talking to Ethan about it.
When?
Whenever her and I first started talking, it was kind of like a little bit after January.
Your mother told you that she was talking to Ethan about Evelyn.
She did.
And how was she doing that?
On the phone. She never specified.
Okay. Do you think she was calling him, talking to him like we are, or texting him Facebook message, what?
She says on the phone.
Okay.
I don't know if that means text or phone.
You assume it to be phone calls?
Yeah. But that's just my assumption.
Right. Could be other ways.
She doesn't have a Facebook, but will have a Facebook.
Well, what changed?
What do you mean what changed?
Man, what changed? Something has changed in the past 24 to 48 hours, maybe just a little bit more, with you and your mother. Something has changed.
She just kept getting mad at me and said she's like,
Well,
we need to talk, and
but-
she was like, don't involve me in it. I
And
don't
you
need
told
to
me
know."
that and told me that. I know. You told me that 100 times
Well,
last
that's all
night.
she told me.
There's got to be more.
That's all she
There's
told me.
got to be more. Your mom that you just told me 10 minutes ago that you
Well,
had this great
apparently,
relationship
she told
with.
Dad that she was going to jail.
I'm talking about what she told you. You had this great relationship. Just come around. Me and Mom, we've got back together since I grew up. We got a good relationship and this and that. And you talking every day. And then you go to not talk to her at all. Something
I had tried to
happened.
talk to her.
Something happened.
I had tried to
Something
talk to her.
happened. Something happened between the two of you all.
She got mad and I made her drop me back up here. When she dropped me down to the animal shelter.
But there's more. The conversation that happened. There's more.
Well, she just
Has
kept
to
trying
be.
to go to Virginia, and I was like, why are we going up there? And she's like, we just need to go. And I was like, no, like, I can't do that. Like, I need to be up there. And she's like, we're going to Virginia. And I was like, no, we can't do that. And then just kind of went like back and forth. And she was like, well, we have to go up there. And she's like, I have to drop Will off somewhere.
It doesn't have to go through it doesn't have to do with going to Virginia. It has to do with why you're here and why we're trying to talk to her and Evelyn and the whole deal. That's what the conversation was about. There's no doubt in my mind y'all had a conversation.
She hasn't asked me what I told you all, or
Okay.
what you have told me that she said. And I kept saying nothing. She was like, okay, keep it that way. And she was like,
So
if
you
it asks
wait, slow down. Your mom told you to not talk to us, and if we ask you anything, not to tell her anything.
yeah, and I'll tell
Okay,
her
why?
anything.
Why?
I don't know, but she didn't
You
want
don't
you
know
to
why.
know
Why?
about her. She didn't want you to know anything where she was or anything like that.
Why not?
If I knew, I would tell
Well,
you.
you got an idea.
Well, I really didn't think of it until Dad told me today.
You've got an idea.
Maybe Ethan gave Evelyn to
Listen
her.
to me. Listen. You know. Maybe Ethan gave Evelyn to her. What makes you think that?
Well, I mean, she's kind of just taken off.
When do you think Ethan gave Evelyn to Angel?
Maybe before he left her back.
Let's
Me and my mom weren't really like on a talking day-to-day basis at that point, though.
Well, let's just assume for a minute that's true. Okay. Let's say Ethan has Evelyn on the 26th. Let's say the 27th. He says, Angel, yeah, I've got Evelyn, you come get her. Okay. Why didn't Angel, why didn't your mom tell you, hey, I've got Evelyn?
I don't know.
Did your mom tell you she has this one?
No. I even asked her, and she just kind of get mad at me.
When did you ask her?
Yesterday.
You told me yesterday that
She dropped me off up here. You know that.
I do.
When I asked her if she had her, I said, do you know where she is?
And what did she tell you?
She wouldn't answer me. She just kept going on, you don't need to go up there, you don't need to talk to them, you don't need to tell them anything.
Have you talked to anyone today that could help us find your mom? We know you talked to Tommy, your dad.
Yeah.
Who else you talked to?
That's it.
Did you talk to Hunter? When did you talk to Hunter?
A little bit before I came up here.
What did you talk about?
Well, he was going on about Facebook, and apparently somebody called and said that they were going to kill me and him at the chicken shack.
Dad's calling. Dad's been blowing me up. Dad cares about the baby. Listen, Pat. Hear what you said just a minute ago. Maybe Ethan gave Evelyn to Angel. What you just said.
Maybe.
No. It's not how you, that's what you said, but it's how you said it. Okay?
I don't know for
Listen to
sure.
me. Listen.
I'm going to be honest with you, okay?
Let me talk.
Okay.
I've been doing this a long time. I've talked to a lot of people. They're sitting right there in the same position you are. I know when you're not being 100% honest. Just like I knew yesterday when I told you that you didn't run out of gas and walk down the road. Mom dropped you off. I knew that. I know you told me one thing, but I knew something else.
Okay, well, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I don't know for sure, but that's just my gut feeling at this point.
What if we reworded that statement a little bit?
Okay.
What if we reworded it to say, maybe Maggie gave Evelyn to Angel?
I did not. Me and Mom were talking at that point.
Well, at any point.
No. The only time that she's ever kept Evelyn is one time she kept her overnight for me, because me and I were into it, and she was at her parents'. I didn't really have anywhere to stay, so I slept in my car that night.
Okay.
But Evelyn was inside the house, and then she kept her for me for maybe like a couple hours a few times.
What if there was a time where you couldn't get in touch with Ethan and you needed a break?
No.
Maybe you went to your mom, said, here's Evelyn,
No.
and you trusted your mom,
No.
and she never brought Evelyn back. It's not possible.
Not possible.
Let's go back to Hunter. What did you and Hunter talk about? Facebook?
Yeah, he said that
What about Facebook?
people were talking about him, and that somebody called the chicken shack and threatened to kill me and him.
Okay. How'd that make you feel?
Well, I mean, he was just like, I'm upset and this and that, and then I was like, okay, can I come get my stuff at some point? And he was like, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Did you ask him where Evelyn was?
No.
Did you call anybody today to try to find Evelyn?
I've tried to call my mom on every number that I have for her, and she's not answered.
Okay.
I have 3 numbers for her.
Of all the people in the world, of all the things you could be doing to find Evelyn, you keep calling your mom. Why?
Because I think she knows something. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to lie to you. Because don't be like, you're not being 100% honest with me. I am.
It's the first time I've heard that. I've talked to you now for coming up on 5 hours. First time I've heard that, Maggie. Okay,
So I'm going to be in trouble for not saying that before.
Look, we are concerned about Evelyn. We want Evelyn.
What did I tell you last night? We will go to the end of the freaking earth and back. Like he told you, they've got 2 damn planes they'll put in the air.
But I have no idea where she's at. I've called her maybe like 100 times a day.
Maybe you don't, okay, maybe you don't know where she's at right now.
I might have an idea though.
Okay,
Of the
tell us.
area.
Tell us
Okay.
the idea.
She used to stay on Jenkins Hollow Road in Elizabethton.
All right, you told me that last night.
Okay.
What makes you think she's there right now?
These are the only places I know that she would go
The
to.
3 we talked about last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then her and Will used to camp a lot. I don't know where she got like exactly her like trespassing and assault charge in like Scott County, but I know it was close to that river.
Pretty close to be, excuse me.
Stockton, Virginia?
Pretty cold to be camping.
Will
Okay.
has a camper.
Okay. Okay.
Mendoza, Virginia? Scott County?
Yeah.
Tell me where they're at.
I don't know exactly where they're at.
You got a good idea.
You know, yesterday when I had you taking me to places,
Uh-huh.
those are like the only ideas that I have.
Answer my question.
Everyone.
Whose profile picture is that?
Mine.
Alright. I'm gonna read something to you.
Okay.
How's Evelyn? Good, mean as fuck. Aw, she hates me. I don't have a child to inform you about, sadly. Not yet.
What? What do you mean I don't have a child to inform you about?
That's what somebody said to you.
Can I see that?
You can. How's Evelyn? Good. Mean as fuck.
Yeah.
January 26th.
Okay, what's your point?
Tell me about it.
I didn't want to tell anybody that I didn't know where she was at.
So instead of saying, I don't know where she is, you just say she's mean as fuck.
She is mean.
Okay?
God.
That's new information. That's new information. Last night she was the sweetest baby to ever grace this earth. Now she's mean. That's what you said. You said she's a sweet baby, she never cried, was never a problem, always held her. Now she's mean as fuck. And you need a break. Tell us about it.
I just didn't want anybody to know that I didn't have her.
Okay.
So I'm making excuses why I didn't have her.
Why not?
Because I felt like it made me look like a bad mom, and I really didn't want, like...
Well, look, let me ask you this way. I don't think you've been in there to see how many people we've got. We're not exaggerating. The number of people in there pales in comparison to the number of people on the ground. We have an entire unit in Nashville, Tennessee working on this. We've got an entire unit in Washington, D.C. that's working on this, okay? Those people are stationed in offices. They're controlling people out on the ground. These people got people out on the ground. A bunch of people, okay? You say you think it would make you look like a bad mom, okay, or a bad person or whatever. Why didn't you just tell somebody a month ago, 3 weeks ago? Hey,
The only
my baby's
person
missing?
I've talked to about it is Mom.
Okay.
And she's told me that she talked to Ethan.
Okay. Why didn't you go to someone? Did you see the extent? We go to, I mean, have you passed the billboard that has the Amber Alert on it?
Mm-hmm.
They're all up and down the interstate. I've got to pass 3 coming in this morning. Passed probably 3 of them going home last night. Do you know how the Amber Alerts work? Sends out a text message to everyone. Okay?
Yeah.
People are willing to help. Okay? Our first thought is not, hey, let's judge the mom and talk about how bad of a mom she is. Our first thought is, let's find this baby. Help us.
Like I said, I don't know for sure that my mom has her. If I did, I would just tell you to get it over with.
To get it over with.
But I have to take
Oh, because it's the right thing to do.
to find her.
But to get it over with, or because it's the right thing to do?
But I don't know for sure.
Now listen. You know more than you're telling us. Please don't hold back. Honestly, we've got, this is no shit, we've got 10 billion people out here doing whatever we need to do working on this case. And we get that many more if we thought we needed to. But right now, it all boils down, really, 90% of it in my mind boils down to what is happening right here, right now, in this room with you. Because you hold that key. Okay? I want to ask you one more time, maybe in a little different way.
Okay.
You, right here, right now, we've got internet, cell phones, everything. We can give you access to things. You've had access to a phone at some point this morning. Out of everything in the world you could have been doing, why did you only call your mom? We need to know that.
I think she has Evelyn.
You think she has Evelyn? You think she has Evelyn, or you know?
I don't know she does because she wouldn't tell me.
Well, okay. What makes you think she has Evelyn?
Just because the way she's been acting and stuff like that.
So you think she's okay? You think Evelyn's okay?
I hope she is.
That's not right.
I don't think Mom would do anything to hurt her. I think she's okay, yes, but I just don't know where she's at. But every time I would try to ask Mom anything about it, she'd just beat around the bush and be like, well, you don't need to talk to him.
Was that yesterday or the day before?
Whenever she dropped me off.
Days are running together now, right?
Oh,
But they are for me.
whenever she dropped me off.
I get it. Okay. Okay. Think, instead of your mom, I'm writing down Angel. It's easier for me. Thinks Angel knows something that transforms into thinks Angel has Evelyn. You're not out here calling Ethan saying, where's my baby? Because last night that was the story. I think Ethan had it. Okay. You say Ethan had Evelyn on December 26th. Okay. It's time for us to lay it all out there. We know that's not true. Okay. Ethan didn't have her on Christmas. We know that's not true. Okay. Are you tracking me?
Okay, if I tell you what happened, am I going to be in trouble for not telling you the first time?
For Jesus. What did I tell you last night? We want the truth.
Want to know where Evelyn is. We are concerned about Evelyn's health. Okay?
Will be.
But put that last night's 3.5 hours in the past. Okay?
Okay.
Talk about right here, right now. Tell us where Evelyn is.
Okay, Mom came and got her from my trailer.
When?
I was working and Mom came over to my trailer to babysit.
When?
I don't know exactly. It was
Today? Yesterday?
no,
3
it was
days
like
ago?
a week or so after I started work. Because I had nobody else to watch
When did you
it.
start work?
The second.
Of December?
Yeah.
The 2nd of December?
Yeah.
Okay, 12/2. Angel got Evelyn.
No, it was a week after that.
Okay.
It was my second week of work, I'm sorry.
Around 12/7.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens next?
Well, she stayed at my trailer for a little bit. And
Who
she
stayed at your trailer?
Mom.
At the trailer at Buffalo Road.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know I told you this. I was at that trailer last night. Okay?
Yeah.
I looked in it. I looked around it. I looked everywhere for Evelyn. I looked in the shed. Okay? I know where that trailer is.
Okay.
Evelyn was in that trailer the first week of December.
Yes.
What happens next?
Okay. Mom got mad at me and she left. And she took Evelyn with her.
With your permission?
No.
Okay. When was this? The same day?
No, it was a couple days after. She stayed with me for maybe like 3 or 4 days.
So what day are we talking about? The 10th, 11th, 12th December, something
Around
like
that time.
12,
that? Okay.
10.
And then what happens?
I didn't talk to her for over a month. And then she called the chicken shack and said that she needed to talk to me.
When did she call the chicken shack?
Sometime in January. I don't remember the exact date.
Angel called.
It would have had to been after like, I want to say it was maybe like, I went to court the day that she called me.
Why were you
For what?
Reckless driving,
Okay.
Where at?
Washington County.
Okay.
Court, Washington County. The day she called you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happens next?
She took me to her place in a little step, and Evelyn was not there. She would not answer any questions about her. All she would tell me was that she was okay, and if I gave her time, she would give her back to me.
So Angel took Maggie to Elizabeth.
To that house on Jenkins Hollows Road.
Okay. Evelyn is not there.
No.
This is still in January.
Mm-hmm.
About the first week, second week of January.
Yeah.
Angel says she's safe.
You
Right?
believe her?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then what?
We're getting closer.
She kept saying that if I just gave her time, she'd give her back to me and stuff like that. And then yesterday when she was like, we're going to Virginia, I was like, is that where Evelyn is? Is that where Evelyn is? Are you taking her to me? And she wouldn't answer me.
Okay, let me ask you this. When is the last time you saw Evelyn alive?
Whenever Mom left with her.
When? Back in December? Okay. Who has seen Evelyn alive since then?
Just Mom.
So, what do you think happened to her?
I don't know if she's up in Virginia or somebody that Mom knows, because she used to like stay up there or something.
Why would she take her from you and not give her back?
I don't know.
Why in the hell did you not tell her this to begin with?
I thought maybe she might do something, you know, like trying to get to her.
Thought your mom might do something? I can understand that.
Sorry.
Listen to me. We want to find this baby.
I thought she might be gone there somewhere, and I just never find her again, so I thought I wasn't talking to you all about her or anything like that.
Okay. Okay. Maggie, how can we find Evelyn?
I don't know where she's at. I tried to call her yesterday. You know, I tried to call her all day yesterday. We would text at 7, tried to find her, couldn't find her. I don't know.
What's the one thing you want most in this world right now?
I don't know. my bag.
Where do we go? Where do I leave from here right now? Where do I send 40 people? Where do I send 100 people? Where do I send a plane?
I don't know if she's in Bristol, Virginia or not. All I know is yesterday.
Who is she gonna be with, other than,
Will.
if she's not in that car, where else is she gonna be in?
Will has a truck.
Okay?
Will's the boyfriend.
The cloud.
Yeah.
Anybody else in the world, and look, again, I'm not the dope police, I don't give a damn. Who on her dope hang, who does she hang out with in the dope circle? Because we know she's a doper. Let's just be honest, we know it.
Her brother,
Who's that?
Travis, Joe,
Okay? Travis, where's he live?
somewhere in Bristol. I don't talk to him.
How old is he?
A little bit older than she is.
Okay. Is that where she get her dope from?
I mean, I don't know. Will's friend does stuff like that, dude.
Who can we call and send a message and get word to Angel and say, we don't care about your dope, we care about Evelyn?
The only numbers that I reach are the ones that I've given you all.
Okay.
Or that you all already have.
Do you have them memorized? Tell me one more time.
375
375
1128.
1128. It's 423.
Yeah.
Okay.
366
366
2004.
2004. 423.
Yeah.
Okay.
647
647
0939.
0939. 423.
And which one, you told me yesterday one of those was Will's number.
That's the 647 number.
Okay, and then you knew something specific about another one, which one was it?
The 375 is a text now number, and the middle number is Will's dad's number.
Will's dad? Why did that tell you your mom's?
Because you called it off of it.
Have you seen, heard, FaceTime, tweeted, Instagrammed anything since 12/10 to see Evelyn alive?
No.
Has your mom sent you any pictures? Nothing, text message? All right. One more thing we need to help us. Will you help us? I need your Google account login information. I need your Facebook account login information. Are you willing to give that to me?
Do I have to?
You're not forced to, but, okay, you're not under any obligation.
I want to talk
but-
to the attorney first.
Okay, that's fine. You want to talk to an attorney about the Google part, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can we leave that off in the distance and continue talking about Evelyn?
Yeah.
You're good with that?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to make sure she's safe, okay?
Okay.
And with this Google, Instagram, iCloud, whatever, we don't care about dope, okay? No, I don't know.
Zero.
Well, that's what's in your head. We don't care about dope. We care about Evelyn. So since you had just told us this, things have changed. Gears are switching. People are
We're trying to find her.
on the move.
We're trying to find mom right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be angry with you, but we've lost
3 days.
Well, I'm just thinking about from last night. We've
Yeah.
lost 12 hours, okay?
From the first time I talked to you, we've lost 3 days. Almost 3 days. So, where can we go find Mom?
I have honest gospel in case I know she'd be at.
All right.
What you need? Clean it? Yeah. Sorry. Is there anything else I can get you to make you comfortable? Are you hungry? You want food? You want a Mountain Dew? Coffee? You need to go to the bathroom? You sure? Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought she'd leave with her if I told you all anything and you all were trying to talk.
But we're not worried, we're not asking for apologies at
No,
this point. We're
I'm
asking
happy
for
with
help.
that. I'm not-
We're asking
nobody's
for
mad.
help. Okay? Okay? Whenever, well, we'll get to that in a minute. What else, look, we know you said you didn't have a phone in this time period. We've got some evidence that suggests otherwise, okay?
What's wrong here?
That's 2.5 months.
Yeah.
I'm not telling my third towards the end of the secret. I just found out after that.
Where's that phone you had at?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Was the story about you smashing it, is that true?
I sold it.
Okay. I'm not looking to get you in trouble for that. At this point, I don't care if you smashed it, sold it.
Well, I'll be completely honest with you. I
Okay.
sold it.
Who'd you sell it to?
A little kiosk at Grover.
Kroger where?
keeping storage.
Like you dump it in the machine, get like,
Yeah.
an echo thing, yeah, okay. What can we do now?
Fire department on
Okay. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we've been trying to do. Give us just a second. We'll be right back. You need anything? You sure? Thank you. Can you hang out and help us find Evelyn? Can you do that for us? Okay. I'm gonna take all my notes so I can get everything straight here, okay? We're right back. I'm trying to, you need to make a phone call. You wanna call, you wanna talk to anybody, you wanna talk to your dad?
Can you call him?
I'll be glad to call him. He called me while we were sitting.
Can you not tell him what I told you though?
What do you want me to tell him?
Just that you don't know what's going on.
Okay. I'll call him in a minute. I'm not gonna call him right this second, but I will, okay?
Thank you.
If you need anything, knock, be on this door, put your head out the window. Get you something to drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed that your lunch is here, so we're gonna take a break. We'll be back about 1:15 or so.
Everyone stand, please.